Buckle up, sports fanatics. This is the Sports Chasers Podcast, your HQ for in-depth sports talk. Join host Kevin L. Warren and crew as they dissect the hottest stories, ignite debates, and bring you closer to the action. From locker room whispers to expert takes, we cover it all. It's game time, so strap in and grab a drink. The Sports Chasers Podcast starts right now.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Hoping everybody's having a great Monday and a successful Monday, man. This is the Sports Chasers, man. We're coming to you live and direct in your homes on all the great platforms, YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, I believe, man. Make sure you like, click, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you click the note, hit the bell for all the wonderful notifications, and those that are listening under the sound of my voice and all those wonderful podcasting platforms, man. Give us that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review, 5-star review. Love us or hate us. Y'all love us. Let us know how we're doing, as you so eloquently do every day. Y'all guys be in the comments. Shout out to those that be in the comments. We thank you and we appreciate of that. Hey, a lot to get into. It's the Monday Night Football Blitz. We got the NFL on top. We're going to switch it around a little bit today. We're going to talk about the NFL games this past week. The NFL was on Christmas. A lot of NBA guys was mad at that. I'll be honest, man. NBA might be right on this one, man. I might be back in the NBA on this one. But, hey, well, nevertheless, we'll talk about that. The games on yesterday, Pittsburgh, I'm about to call them the Pirates, but they've been acting like the Pirates. The Pittsburgh Steelers. You guys have painted yourself in this proverbial corner. Y'all better win this next weekend. Basically a playoff game. That what y'all did yesterday on the field against the Browns, who only person who's superior on that field is Myles Garrett. Shame on y'all. 13-6, y'all can only muster 6 points. And like Dan, the hockey dude, said, I believe the Penguins scored more points, more goals than they did points than the Steelers did that day, man. But we'll get into that, man. Shout out to all those that be in the comments. Shout out to all those that are listening and the sound of my voice and checking us out tonight. Let's meet the crew, man, before I could get on. I was going to get on D-Dub's soapbox. He's got a soapbox tonight. D-Dub, what's up? What's good evening, sir? How you be?
What up?
Yo.
What's good? Can you see me? Yeah, I'm here.
I can see you.
Yo, man, I want to welcome myself back, man, since you didn't welcome me back. I've been gone for a little bit.
That's right. I'm sorry. Welcome back. I'm sorry.
Oh, man, you're some hell of a host, man. You're somebody. You something else.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't take you for granted, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. I'm feeling it, man. But yeah, I'm back, and yeah, there's so much to talk about. I don't know where to begin. But let me just start off with Rumble. We're coming soon. We're coming soon with the Rumble platform. So we'll be checking that out in the new year. And
yes,
yeah. So shout outs to the Sports Chasers. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, and this NFL is crazy. NCAA, y'all shot your own. Y'all done messed up your own product. I don't think there's not nobody checking for a 6-6 team playing in a bowl game, dog. Nobody.
I mean, they used to, but now
it's not. I don't even think it's on anybody's radar, man. That's just me to be,
Nope.
Keep it funky, man. But yo, shout outs. Brock Purdy been getting a lot of hate, bro.
Wait a minute. We got to introduce the
we're going to get to the angry one, man. I'm just saying, Brock Purdy been getting a lot of hate.
Yeah, man, I'm going to throw myself up in here, man, because y'all take it way too long with these introductions. Yo, shout out to everybody. Yo, happy Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday Blitz, Monday Night Blitz for the Chasers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, welcome back, D-Dubs. Yeah, man, welcome myself back, because I've been going a minute too, but it is what it is, man.
Welcome back, Monday.
On the Monday, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Yo, shout out, Auntie. Thank you for your comments, Auntie. Yes, I pray that you had an amazing holiday as well. Yo, Kev, let's get it started, man. It's a lot of talk and a lot of foolishness going on with the NFL. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Kid.
Let's go, D-Dubs. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. There's just a lot going on. You got Purdy. I mean, they don't want to give Purdy his credit. Then they're going to,
I'll take him in Arizona. I'll tell you that much.
They'll take a dump. They'll take a dump on Caleb Williams, which I must say, I've been saying that it was all Ben Johnson. But I must say, the way Caleb Williams was flinging the ball around yesterday, you got to give him a little bit. Give him a little bit of credit for him and doing his thing last night, even though coming up short in the loss. And the surprising one, which is, I don't know, surprising to me, Kevin, you'll get into this, to talk about Lamar Jackson now. I was waiting for it. I was waiting. It's a matter of time, and now here it comes. All of a sudden, he's playing video games.
Lamar don't study.
Lamar's
up all night. Lamar's doing this. They got to wait for him to come to practice. And listen, this is not us talking. I'm gonna pull the article up.
I'm just saying, this is what they told me. I'm just putting it out there.
This is what they told me. This is what
this is what they told us. But go ahead, Kev.
Yeah, Lamar's up there. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know where to start first, but go ahead, E.
Well, all I know is, I'm gonna say this. All I know is y'all better give him all the smoke that you gave Carsey Kyler, because Carsey Kyler playing Call of Duty. Oh, he's the worst one ever. So Lamar Jackson, you got all this money. Your team is in position to play and do all this other stuff, win championships. You 2-3 MVPs in, and you ain't smelled the AFC championship yet, and you out here playing Call of Duty and Battleship. Come on, my G. You get all this smoke. You get all this smoke.
Oh man. Is that the DA coming in? I'm gonna get on him. The apologist gonna be apologizing for. Don't be apologizing for Lamar Jackson. I don't want to hear it.
One other thing. Now I will ask for Trevor Lawrence. My Trevor Lawrence slander has slowed down. I apologize. You have played well, but I will still say you got to stop throwing that ball to the other team, sir. You still doing that, huh? And let's not act like it's all Trevor Lawrence that's the reason why Jacksonville's playing so well. Let's not do that. No. Let's not do that.
Oh, they doing it
Just
though.
saying.
Yeah, right.
No, you're right. You're right. Where's the DA?
Man, Josh Allen. Oh yeah, let me go ahead. Take
yeah. How? Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Superman and all this other nonsense. Yo, man, this.
Hey, your mama and my mama could have threw the ball better than him on that 2-point conversion.
Granddaughter could have made that pass, my G, man. Come on.
Yo, let me go, man.
You've been you've been hitting people all over the field, and you can't make that.
Oh, you never played the game, my G. Yo, y'all need to stop.
If I did, I'll be way better than that.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
You never played the game stuff.
Let me go to the game last night, which I thought was one of the best games of the week, man. Of the Christmas weekend, man. This is from CBS Sports, of course. Shout out to CBS Sports. The San Francisco 49ers, they edged the Chicago Bears 42-38 in the Sunday Night Football Shootout with playoffs position on the line. Brock Purdy. Hey, he put on a master class, man. Purdy accounted for 5 total touchdowns, 3 passing, and threw for 303 yards, continuing his hot rod play late in the season. Christian McCaffrey impact. McCaffrey ran for 140 yards and a touchdown, adding 41 yards receiving yards, and the 49ers offensive punch. Ricky Pearsall and Jake Tongues. Pearsall 5 catches, 85 yards. Tongues had a TD himself. Despite his injury, question entering the game. Caleb Williams had an impressive night himself. I thought he was going to pull it out again. Bears second-year quarterback Caleb Williams threw for 330 yards and 2 TDs, continuing his strong second half of the season. The final play, if you saw the game was really dope. Chicago drove to the 2-yard line with under a minute left, but Williams' final throw fell incomplete as time expired. As he was rolling out to the left, and he rolled out to the right a little bit, rolled back to the left, and then the pressure was too much. He threw the ball, and it came up short, man. So the early pick 6 response, Bears TJ Edwards returned an early tip Purdy passed 35 yards for a score. That wasn't Purdy's fault, right? The Niners responded and never fully trailed thereafter. The NFC implications, the win pushes San Francisco to a 12-4. And me and E just said it on this show 2 weeks ago. Man, San Francisco is a quiet 10-4. It sets up a Week 18 showdown for the NFC's top seed. Bears fall to 11-5, but already clinched the NFC North Division, as they call it. Is DA still? Let me get him in here. So go ahead. There you go. There goes the DA. DA, what's up, brother? How are you?
Right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time. Yeah. We started with the Niners, man. I just gave the rundown for the Niners, but D-Dubs has something for you. But go ahead, sir.
I'm just saying, we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop with the, Chris Collinsworth or Mike Tirico last night. They be taking like little shots at Purdy. He's picked last. They keep on saying it, but the man is playing. Wait a minute, the man is playing good football.
He is.
You can't deny it. All I'm saying is put some respect on the man's name. Hold on, D. Hold on. Put some respect on the man's name. That's all I'm saying. The man is playing good for your team. And even with all these injuries, they making plays. Homeboy, what's the tight end? Kittles did not play last night.
Yeah, neither did Trent. All I'm saying is that's the expectation of your team, is to win games.
Facts. But you gotta give credit. You give credit where credit is due.
Every team has players that are hurt. I give him credit. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I've said that. But dog, we got the easiest record in the NFL. Dudes jumped up and down and said, "Oh man, they've been scoring 35 points." They played the Titans. I think like
you played a very good Bears team last night, sir.
Oh yeah, and how many? They put 40 something up on us last night. 38 points up. Our defense is abysmal, right? What I'm saying is that, and their defense, and I texted this last night, evidently ain't much better. I think they're last in the league in defense.
So you don't think
I am not saying that the cat can't play. He's in the NFL.
You don't think they're gonna pull out this win next week?
Who?
You? This is San Francisco. That's what we're talking about.
No, I don't.
So you don't believe, huh? You don't believe?
No, defense travels.
Bro,
man.
you believe?
You don't believe, D.A.
You believe?
Man. Hey, listen, man. That Seattle defense is dead serious. I play defense. I love the defense. Yeah, and I'm a Niners fan. I'm never going to say I'm not. But what I'm telling you is that it's a away game, I believe. Their defense is really
actually, you're going to be home.
Oh, that's good. That don't really matter much, but it's cool. We'll take it if it works.
Yeah, I believe y'all going to be home next week.
Our defense is not good, right? And their defense is number 1 or 2 in the league, essentially, right? So they get after the quarterback, and they're pretty good against the run. So we're kind of like they're kind of like our kryptonite. But hey, man, people are betting, and things happen the way they happen. So I'm not going to say it won't.
Yo, is that a shot? People are betting.
I'm not going to say
people are betting.
I'm not going to say it ain't going to happen, right? Because I called my boy. I said, "How did Pittsburgh lose that game?"
We'll get to that, sir. We'll get to that.
No, listen. I said, "How did they lose that game?"
Yeah.
He said, "Well, they had to have a reason for people to watch Pittsburgh and the Ravens next week. Because if Pittsburgh wins this game, the game next week don't mean nothing to nobody. If they won yesterday,
right?
That game next week doesn't mean anything because they're out. The Ravens are out if Pittsburgh won yesterday.
Well, but the Ravens destroyed Green Bay on.
But what I'm saying is, even though they destroyed Green Bay, if Pittsburgh won yesterday, they were put mathematically outside of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So next week game wouldn't have meant nothing. I say that to say, when I called my boy, Pittsburgh fan, he said, they had to have some reason to get, folks to watch and bet on next week's game. Damn, because I was like, come on, son. You're a professional team. I don't care if DJ Metcalf ain't there. Nobody Metcalf ain't there. Don't matter to me.
Well, say his real name, sir.
DK, right? DK Metcalf.
No, the name that his mama gave him.
I don't know what she did.
Okay.
But I'm just saying it don't. I mean, listen, we're doing what we're supposed to do. I didn't think we were going to be this far. There was no reason for us to be this far. Brock Purdy has taken advantage of the situations he's supposed to take advantage of, and that's for sure. I never said he was a bad quarterback. I just said he wasn't worth $50 million, and I think this season bore that out.
I get you. You've been consistent with the contract thing, but I'm just saying it's been 3 years.
Yeah,
it's been 3 years. So
3 years. I can tell you he will tell you in my conference. I'll tell you the first 2 times, Super Bowl, whatever, it was the team. You could just name the offensive weapons.
Okay.
Right. So this year, he was out for at least the first half of the season, in which case Mac Jones accounts for 4 of those victories. And then he got the last 6, I think 6 straight on the end, which is good. What he's supposed to do. I'm just saying the way my team is constituted, the way it is, the way we do things is no one man is worth all that much. So we are supposed to have backups that are quality backups so we can win games. That's what the Niners always do. We build a good team. We don't build a good quarterback. We haven't had a good quarterback in years. So it's not that big to us, man. I'm glad he's there. I think the $50 million will hurt us. So we're going to have to get rid of the players again. We got rid of three stalwarts in the defense this year, which is why we can't win a Super Bowl.
Well, hold on.
Everybody can score 40. If anybody with a pretty good offense can score 40 points on us, that's not really a good thing for the playoffs.
Well. I mean,
whoa.
Seattle only scored 13 in week 1 against San Francisco.
Well, the whole defense was there. The whole defense was there. Then, we had Bosa, we had Warner. The whole crew was there. It was week 1.
Oh, so we saying that week 1 is different from week 8?
You're damn right.
Yeah. Is the team not the same as week 1 is in week 18?
No, the name is the same. The players are not. The name is the same. The players are not.
Talking pros first. We started pros for a reason. Let me get Ian. Go ahead, please. Let's do this.
Yo, man. This quite a shootout. Was not expecting all these points, but it is what it is. You've seen a masterclass of offensive display. Masterclass of offense was on display. Caleb Williams is definitely, in my opinion, ahead of time. But you can see with this magic between him and Ben Johnson, you can see that they are going to be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. This is just year 2 for him and year 1 for them together. It's going to be scary for that division and the NFC. The Niners are doing what the Niners have been doing, man. Yo, man, with all the injuries that they've had, and yes, I know everybody is injured at this time of the year. However, for the Niners to miss quarterback play and you plug and play there, you got you got Fred Warner out, this guy out, that guy out, and Chicago put 31 on you because 7 was from a pick, whatever. You're not gonna face this offense next week or the weeks after. Now you see them again in the playoffs, that would be a different story. However, what I'm saying is that San Fran has showed the league this is what you do. This is the true testament of next man up. For them to be where they're at now, looking at a number 1 seed with all the injuries that they've had, with a Mac Jones as the backup for a couple of weeks. Yo, man, I don't big up coaches a whole lot on this show. Kyle Shanahan should deserve nominations for Coach of the Year, just for that alone. But great game going forward. Okay.
No. I said I agree with you. Go ahead with that. Yeah, he's
but
definitely should be in the ranking.
But I will say I think Chicago, as good as the offense looked, they need to get back to running the ball. They did not run the ball all that great, or they didn't run it that much, I should say. Swift only had 9 carries for 54 yards. It wasn't like you was down a whole bunch of points. I think you got caught up with trying to keep up and putting all these points up. And yeah, it was, again, when you got the hot hand, I understand. But when it comes to the playoffs, you're going to need some balance, because you're not going to be playing the Cardinals and the Saints and teams like that. You're going to be playing the best of the best come playoff time. So they need to slow that up a little bit. But who the Bears got next week?
Good question.
They got the Lions. That's going to be the Lions are out, right?
Yeah, they out.
The Lions out.
They done.
Yeah, so
Lions are out.
Well, I guess there will be no betting on next week's game for them. I might care about that. I guess Chicago's going to take some of them guys and rust them up, and well, then again, they still playing for the number 1 seed, I guess. So yeah, so
still playing for that.
Yo, man, it was a great game. Yeah, it was a great game, and it's going to be interesting how everything shapes up moving forward, going into the playoffs next week.
DA, let me ask you this question, and I'm just asking this question, and I'm just asking.
No, ask away.
If the Niners happen to pull this off and win the Super Bowl, would it be worth it? The $50 million?
No, because it's the future value of $1. Right?
Okay.
I'm just telling you the way the team is constructed, right? So the way Shanahan will tell you, and most Niner people tell you, is, well, if Brock never got back, right, they probably would have the same chances of winning with Mac Jones, because Mac Jones didn't skip a beat. You know, when he got in there, he didn't skip a beat. I think he lost 1 game. So I think the build of the team it's all the sentiment of the build of the team, right? Like, we, for years, have said we can win without, and that's why we stay at least close to the top, even when we got Jimmy G. You know, the team will help you, stay where you need to be, and we'll get a few big plays out of you. But he had a lot of good plays yesterday. I'm not saying the boy can't play. Had a lot of good plays. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the NFC is concerned, I'm still not backing off of Philly, and then I put the Rams, and then after that probably Seattle, and that's only because I believe defense travels. I'm not going to get caught up in a recency bias, but when when it's playoff time, that defense, if they can shut you down,
right
now things get a little bit crazy. So, but hey, it's a pleasant surprise for sure. Pleasant surprise. I'll try to get me at one of them prize picks bets for the Super Bowl. Them against Duval County, so that's going to be Super Bowl. So, yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, great. Like I said, both defenses leave much to be desired. Last night, if you had the over to be 70 something, you won last night.
Definitely.
Yeah, you definitely won, man. Since everybody's talking about the betting thing, but Brock Purdy, it's just cool. It's just what it is, man. So, and shout out to him. He's making it do. And D always says this, and in all serious to what the DA always says, man. He said, if you're gonna take that money, you need to be all world and make everybody better on your team. And that's what he always does.
So Kev, I'm not gonna go too much further, but you know what it is, Kev. Like, we always said we respected Russell Wilson because when he took the money and there was no more Legion of Boom, for 3 years they let Russell cook. And he cooked with him and one receiver for like 3 years. Yeah, no offensive line to speak of. The defense was, not that good anymore. Still had a few dudes, but not that good anymore. Man, listen, when you get that bread, the expectation is that you do that damn thing. You know, so he did it last night.
Right.
And I'll take it. I will sure enough take it. You know, but we still got, it's yet to be seen what $50 million you spend on the quarterback, or you get contractually into a quarterback. You know, how many years you can go ahead doing this before they got to cut you. Case in point, Lamar Jackson's owed $79 million for next year. That's not going to happen. If it does, Lamar got to play by himself.
Well, I was actually going to dig into an article when I get to them. That's pretty much what they're getting ready to ask him. Hey, man, we haven't won doing this your way. Hey, man, you got to get some money back, bro, so you can we get some offensive linemen, do something, bro. So, but
what if he said, "Hey, it ain't there. We need a new coordinator."
I don't know. I mean, to be honest,
me either. I don't follow him that much.
Yeah, I think if the Ravens, anything, if they get bounced in the first round or don't make the playoffs, I see some wholesale changes with the Ravens. Harbaugh will be gone.
Hey, put it in the comment sections. Let us know. I'm not the Baltimore. Where's that? I'm not the Baltimore guy. That's the insider. So those that know, put it in the comment section. Let us know.
Mike Millie?
We'd like to know.
Yeah, Mike Millie. But the reality is, your boy made them look bad. Made the whole coaching staff look bad Saturday because they say, "Hey, we just give the ball to Henry and we'll, you know." It's like, damn, that must be a very wild idea that you've never heard before.
But
so someone looks stupid. I mean, I'm not saying it's the truth, but you know, hey, that's what they're saying.
But this goes back to the playoff games. But the playoff game was 2 years ago. I think D-Dub talked about this.
Fact.
Right, all of a sudden we want to make this guy asset. He's not.
This is what I'm saying, Kev. They want to bring up all this stuff about Lamar now, about him being this guy that doesn't, you know, he stays up all night long. He's playing video games. He's playing this. He's doing that. And I'm like, well, where's the coach at? Where's the coach?
In the meeting room.
Yeah. Where's the coach?
Yeah.
But nobody wants to say Harbaugh. No. Harbaugh got his time of what I always say, 10 years. A Super Bowl usually gives you 10 years.
Yeah.
You're finished, dog. It's over.
It's the 10-year down one rule. Bad quarterback, 10 years. Win the Super Bowl, coach, 10 years.
You ain't got a quarterback. You dead for about 10 years.
C equates to square plus the root.
Pi square. Yeah. Whatever the math. All you math major. Pi equals square. Whatever the square equals whatever. Yo. That equals you got bad quarterback play 10 years. You're done.
Exhibit A, the New York Jets.
Yeah, and Kev, you got to get. I know we got so much to talk about. There's so many issues that I need to get back to this whole tanking thing. But I'm gonna let you steer the ship. So go ahead.
Let me just go into the. I wish Dan was here so we can talk about his team. But we're going to talk about his team, and Dan's definitely going to put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comment section, Dan. Why is your team losing to the Cleveland Browns? I don't want to hear it because you hit me with it earlier this year. It's the divisional game, and they get.
On Sunday, the Cleveland Browns shocked the NFL world by not only snapping a skid, but denying a division title to the Steelers, shaking up the AFC North picture just when the playoff hopes were tightening. The Browns beat the Steelers 13-6. Cleveland pulled the upset in Week 17. AFC North was now the Steelers must miss the chance to clinch the AFC North. Now they must beat the Ravens in Week 18 to secure the division. Cleveland snapped a 4-game losing streak and surpassed last season's win total. Shedeur Sanders threw for 186 yards, 1 TD. Rookie tight end Harold Fannin Jr. scored on a 28-yard reception. The Steelers struggled. Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers was held without a touchdown. The team managed only 2 field goals. Myles Garrett, he's still chasing after the record. As far as I'm concerned, was his Week 17, Week 18. He's going to have a little bit more games to do it than how the record was broken, but he's still at 22. Couple of things. The Browns opened with a 50-yard field goal and Sanders TD. They opened up the scoring. The Steelers answered with 2 Boswell field goals, could never put the ball in the end zone. And then Sisney's late 33-yard field goal sealed the game. Listen, we said this before. I don't know. This Steelers. I'm with you, D. I get it. I get it, Dan. Yes, this is a division game. They're up for it, man. But if you're the superior team, man, you gotta score more than 6 points and beat this team, though. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Yeah, the NFC East used to be the black and blue division. Yeah, you're supposed to. But at the end of the day, if the team was not that good, you found a way to win. And they didn't. And, I remember this seems like a tale of two seasons with the Steelers. The Steelers were up and they was, doing their thing. And now they're literally in the R. Kelly fighting for their playoff life.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in the closet.
No.
Yo, man, this team is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I don't know, man. They got off the canvas 3 weeks ago when people had them for dead.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't lose to the Browns, man. The Browns are a bad team. I'm sorry, they're a bad team. You can't lose to them. A bad team with a great defensive player, a Hall of Famer player. Pretty much. He done stamped his I believe. I think, Myles Garrett is a beast, man. There's no way getting around that. He's a great player. However, Pittsburgh, I'm sorry, man. That's just a game you can't. And I know Pittsburgh is not that great, but they shouldn't lose to this Cleveland Browns team. That's all. And
you got to score more than 6 points, man. And like I said, the Browns defense is pretty good.
Yeah,
but you got to find a way to get that. And
I understand you don't got DK, man, but even still, man, I mean the Browns. It's still the Browns.
Yeah, definitely. E, what you got on this? Before we move on,
man, I don't want to hear that. Oh, we ain't had DK for like 14 weeks of the season. He only showed up like the last 2-3 weeks. So what are we talking about? Yo, man.
Hey,
listen, you got the Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers back there slinging and dinging and all this other stuff. This may be the last that we see of him next week if y'all don't get it together. You had a chance to go ahead, and you was in pole position. Y'all was riding high and all this other stuff, and look at you now. The Ravens was dead in the water after 6 weeks. And y'all just keep on giving them chance after chance. Okay, so now. It's funny. D said about Pittsburgh board next week. I'm sure all eyes and ears and money is gonna be on there. But man, honestly, they don't deserve to go. I hope it was a leapfrog both of them and to get in to represent this damn division. To be honest with you, I'd rather see Cincinnati right now. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. I'm Cincinnati, but anyway. This was a bad loss. I agree. Yeah. Their offense looked better than what Baltimore and Pittsburgh put together these last couple of weeks. So, man,
I agree.
It was a bad loss. Division game or not, you have no reason to lose to the Cleveland Browns, even in Cleveland. I don't care if you was on Mars. You should not be losing to them when the season started. Week 5, okay, yeah, I get. Week 17, no, absolutely not. So,
got you, DA.
Shout
what you
out
got
to
Cleveland.
Cleveland,
this is for you. DA, what you got for us? Is DA there? DA's not there. DA, where you go?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just moving the mouse. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, they're not good on offense, man. They're a halfway decent defensive team. The Browns are a really good defensive team. I just thought they could have got something, or a lot of times I just think it's coaching, man. Like I don't see the OCs being acting like there's any urgency or trying to run something else. Or now maybe they, of course, you would assume that they see something I don't see from where they're at. But the point I'm making, like, at some point in time, based on the quarterback you have, based on his arm strength that he still has, which they said is about the same, you got to try something. And even if you don't have DK Metcalf, you got to open up the defense somehow. You know, if you keep just dinking and dunking and running plays, you're not taking it. You let them stay on the hook. Like you keep them in the hook, man. You know, you're not putting no pressure on them to make them do anything. Yeah, you let them off the hook. But you're not trying to do anything. So, was that more of a Tomlin thing? Because did you hear about this? It's the old coordinator, man. He don't call plays. Well, hold on. What about they was talking about worrying about Myles Garrett getting to did y'all hear that about Myles Garrett? I doubt it. Yeah. Of course they don't want him to hit Aaron Rodgers. He's 41 years old. That makes, yes. They don't want, but he was going to get rid of the ball quickly because he's been getting rid of the ball quicker than any other quarterback in the league thus far. Because he's old. It just makes sense, man. He don't want to get hit, and they don't want him getting hit. So,
Yeah, definitely. Ryan, you're there. How are you, sir? Can you hear us? Ryan is still trying to log on there. Well, yeah, Steelers. They lost. Now they face the Ravens for winner take the AFC North, and I don't know. We'll definitely see who will be the haves and the have-nots after next week. Ryan, can you hear us? Ryan, looking.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We were just talking about the Steelers game. What's your thoughts on that, real quick? I know I'm just throwing you into the fryer. The Steelers and Browns game.
Yeah, the Steelers game was quite disappointing, to say the least.
Yeah,
I know. Myles Garrett came out and said they looked like they were trying to stop him from getting a sack record instead of trying to actually win the game. And it kind of seemed like that a little bit because like everything was just. I mean, I know Aaron Rodgers gets the ball out quick, right? That's part of his thing, but it just seemed like everything was just micromanaged. Don't let him get this sack record. We're the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got too much pride. Nobody's breaking no record on us. They didn't open the game up. They didn't go deep, man. Now maybe because there was no Metcalf, right? So that's a possibility. But it just left a lot to be desired in that game. On both fronts, I actually thought Sanders played a pretty good game. He had the interception that got deflected and little bad luck. You're right. Yeah. So yeah, I just thought the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't open it up like they should have. And again, maybe because there's no Metcalf and they don't trust the other wide receivers to go deep or what have you. But it just left a lot to be desired in that game. So that's about it for me with that one. Gotcha. They didn't run the ball well. And it's two good defenses, right? Cleveland is a good defense. Cleveland Browns are a good defense, when you have Myles Garrett out there constantly getting pressure on you. But it does seem like they were playing not for Aaron to get sacked. Obviously, you don't want him to get sacked, but they just did not open up the game like I thought they would or should have, especially when they were trailing.
Let me ask y'all this real quick. So with that being said, if you don't want your quarterback to get sacked, wouldn't you think, being that you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, that you would run the damn ball a little bit more than 12 carries for Warren? I mean, especially
after he went nuts the last game.
Yeah, 245-yard runs.
Yeah, it was very weird. It was weird. It was a weird game. And again, I'm gonna give the credit to the Cleveland Browns defense, but it did seem kind of weird that they didn't open it up, and it's as if they were playing the. I know it sounds crazy, playing not to lose when they were down. It was the weirdest thing. I couldn't understand the game. It was just a very, like I said, lackluster game.
Yeah. Dan, put it in the comments because I know you're going to comment on this one. So Dan, I know you can't be with us tonight. Put it in the comments as the fellas, as D-Dubs always.
And am I right that this next game between Baltimore and Pittsburgh is for the division?
Yep, it's for the division, sir. Just before you came on, it's for the division. It's for all the marbles, kid.
So whoever loses is out of the playoffs.
Done.
Wow, correct. We would not have having this conversation the last 3 weeks with Pittsburgh, right?
In the comments.
Wow.
Put it in the comment section.
Yeah.
So
we just said that, Ron. We just said that.
Wow, they could be out of the playoffs.
Yep.
Had you handled your business, took care of the Cincinnati's, took care of the Cleveland's.
Whew. Yeah, remember that Cincinnati game in overtime? Was it overtime?
Come on, man.
Yeah. Monday night game?
Come on, man. I'm just saying. Don't be mad at me. In the comment section. Go ahead, Kevin.
Let me move on to a division. To a division looks like nobody wants to win. And I'm just strictly talking about this game because I think y'all know where I'm going after. What I got here, Seattle and the Panthers, man. Like I said, not a lot to talk about here. The Seahawks, they beat the Panthers 27-10. The Seahawks extended their win streak to 16, continued a surge towards the NFC's top number 1 seed. The defense dominated. Seattle held Carolina to 139 total yards and forced turnovers. Offensive leaders, running back Zach Charbonnet rushed for 110 yards and rushed for 2 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, the quarterback for the Seahawks, he contributed a passing touchdown, but also had turnovers, reflecting inconsistency, as people have been saying. But the game was tied at 3-3 at the half. Seattle pulled away. Carolina offense struggled with quarterback Bryce Young putting very limited yards and the Panthers failing to capitalize. So playoff implications, Seattle stays in control of the NFC West and the number 1 seed pitcher. Clinching scenarios now hinges on the Week 18 showdown versus the 49ers. So that's going to be another good one, man. I'll start with the DA. DA, your thoughts not only to the game, just I guess the game, so to speak, being that you guys face the Seahawks next week, the Niners.
Yeah, I'm not 100% optimistic on the game. I would say that. They have a very good defense, and their defense is good at what we're not good at on offense. So we'll see if we can get out of it. Brock is not good with big pressure in his face. But who knows, man? Maybe things will turn for us, man. Maybe we'll get lucky. But if we lost the game, I wouldn't be upset or disheartened, because what they do on defense is what we don't do well on offense.
But if they win the game next week, you will shower platitudes for Brock Purdy on this show.
If they win,
yeah,
that's his job. That's what he get paid $50 million to do is win.
Yeah,
yeah.
Come on,
I just want you to show him a little bit more love than you. It's just
he's on my team. He's part of my mob. That's that. That's the way good organizations do it.
Yo, you sound a real Bill Belichick-ish right now.
Hey, what Bill do? Bill won. This is what we do, man. This is what we do. Come on, man. The standard is the goddamn standard, man. I only know when teams don't. I'm only mad when other teams don't make the standard, not when they do.
If San Francisco wins, they clinch the number 1 seed, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, and they have a clear path to having home field advantage all the way through the Super Bowl.
And that's big for them because Kittles is banged up, even though Tonjes played his ass off.
He's been playing good all year since the injury happened to Kittles. He's been really playing good. So
they're going to need a healthy Kittles for a long playoff run. So that bye is essential to them. And also too, I think they said that their middle linebacker Warner, he could possibly come back.
He could possibly come back. That's the word.
He's not coming back, man.
I wouldn't. What was his injury? Was it a knee injury or a broken leg? What was it?
Yeah, he broke his leg, ACL. He had a whole bunch of stuff with that knee. I mean, he's a freak athlete.
Was it Oh, it was an ACL tear or a broken leg?
I think it was an ACL tear.
Oh, because if it's a broken leg, he can come back from that.
Yeah, but no, I don't think it was a broken leg. So,
oh, okay, got you.
So like I said, it's I don't think that will happen. But we'll see, man. We're trying to build up another good team for another run for the next 2 years. So, and it's got to be on the cheap because we're paying the quarterback a lot of money. So, at least for the next year or two, it's got to be on the cheap.
$50 million.
Well, at least he's producing. I mean, his last couple of games have been phenomenal. So
yeah. He's been definitely, man. And D, your thoughts on the Panthers? I'm gonna get to Tampa Bay here in a second. Now that they're gonna be pretty much playing for the NFC South,
which is what we thought, because it's always last to first. They got a good complementary team. They're just not a good team. If you get what I'm saying, like they're probably a year or two ahead of schedules. As far as being a great NFL team. And so I think the ownership and anybody there who's in the know is probably like, we'll take what we can get, but we're 2-3 years ahead of schedule because nobody expected them to win 2 games this year. So it's all good. It's all good for them.
Nah, I definitely rock with what you said, man. I didn't expect it to. But when what's his name, the quarterback started playing better, getting better. It looked like he got more confidence, and he was able to just do things better and that's what you want at the end of the day, man. Now, like you said, Seattle's defense is pretty tough, so they had a toe all yesterday, and they was at home, but Seattle did what they supposed to do. They beat the team that they were supposed to beat.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go down to the next game that was down Ryan's way. The Miami Dolphins, they defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20-17. Baker Mayfield, he was 33 for 44. He had 346 yards, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, and like the Dolphins, they benched their quarterback Tua, and Ewers, he was 14 for 22, 172 yards, and 2 TDs. And the Dolphins, they ran the ball yesterday, and didn't have Ewers throwing the ball 44 times or whatever.
No, they got their quarterback. They got their new quarterback. No? Oh, man.
I don't know. I'm not a Dolphin fan, man.
Put it in the comment section. Is Ewers the new Miami Dolphins quarterback?
I haven't did a post check with none of the Dolphin fans down here.
Okay. Well, they'll let you know after the show. They'll let us know. Is Ewers the man?
I mean, the Dolphins. they're mathematically eliminated, but
let's just skip over the Dolphins real quick. That's just for giggles.
Yeah,
go ahead.
The real talk is about this new this Tampa Bay Buccaneers that has lost. It was 6-1 at one point, wasn't it?
I think they lost 6 out of their last 7, I believe, something crazy like that.
I put it in that group chat, man. Todd Bowles might be 2 men in the truck, might be coming to his door.
They've already said he's coming back. The owners already.
They did.
Confidence. Yeah, they already said he's coming back. His job is not in.
It's not okay. All right, he's not on the hot seat.
He's not on the hot seat.
Okay. What's this? His second year, third? What's his second, third year with Tampa? I know.
He's been there about
5 years.
Yeah, he's been there for a while.
Really?
Some.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
He's been there. He was D coordinator, and then he's been the coach. Let's say like the last 4 years. Put it in the comment section, y'all. I don't know.
Yeah.
He took over for Bruce Arians.
Right.
Yeah, he took over for Bruce Arians. After they wanted to do stuff like that. So,
at the end of the day, I think that at this point, looking at how Tampa Bay looks, I hope Carolina gets in, and just so I can see Bryce Young in there, a younger quarterback, because I don't know what's going on with Tampa Bay, and I can't say that they hurt because they got everybody back.
Well, they just got everybody back.
Just got everybody back, but for the most part, during the struggle, they had gotten everybody back at that point. So you think that receiving everybody back, that everybody should be clicking. Right. I'm not saying they're gonna be clicking on all cylinders, but they should be getting it together. And losing to a Miami team, that's crazy. Again, you're supposed to be at least you're the better team, but what do I know?
Go ahead.
Okay.
This was a bad loss. This was a bad loss. I'm not gonna say this is worse than the Pittsburgh loss, but this was right up there with it. Because, like you said, you've been struggling. Todd Bowles is a defensive coach. You should be chomping at the bits. We always hear when a rookie quarterback comes in, how the coaches they can't wait to put a defensive front out there to confuse the quarterback and this and that the third. We've seen none of that for Tampa Bay. Should have loaded up the box. You knew they was going to run. Didn't do that well. You didn't confuse him. Obviously, he threw 2 touchdowns on you. That I mean, the guy was wide open on one. Man, I'm gonna say what I said about the Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I don't want to see Tampa Bay or Carolina. I wish Atlanta was in the running so we could see them in it. I don't want to see not near one of these 2 teams. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
They're struggling now. Carolina, I get it. They're ahead of schedule, so this is different. Tampa Bay, y'all been in this position last year. That experience should have carried you. You're over. Yes, you're hurt, but you got most of your guys back. You're not going to win with Baker Mayfield. And let's be clear. Baker Mayfield has played great the last year and a half. This year has been up and down. But you're not going to win too many ball games with him throwing 44 friggin' times.
Yeah.
Yes, he threw for 346, but way down the line, he throws interception. And that's exactly what happened. So
you gotta run the ball.
Why you ain't run the ball? Irvin's been beasting for y'all. Why y'all ain't run the ball more? He only had 9 carries. It wasn't like he was down a whole lot. I don't understand the coaching mentalities with some of these teams or whatever, but it is what it is, man.
I think losing Mike Evans. I think losing Mike Evans for that long stretch of time took away his security blanket in a sense. He goes to Mike Evans. He relies on him. Mike Evans is constantly open, and he's just coming back coming back. He came back early actually from the broken collarbone. So I think not having him probably stagnated the offense a little bit. Ubeka came back down to earth a little bit with his play. So
he was comfortable. He was comfortable with homie. What's his name? Ubeka. He was comfortable. So I didn't think that he was really missing a beat.
Right, until you get film on a guy and you know. And not only that, Bucky Irvin's been out.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky Irvin was out for a long time. So you're talking about your 2 best offensive weapons in Mike Evans and Bucky Irvin being out. So that can contribute to their struggles, in my opinion. But they're a dangerous team. If they're healthy and they get in, they can make a run. So we'll see. I'm not too sold on Carolina, but like you said, it will be nice to see Carolina. Yeah, Carolina's quarterback in there, and see all these young guys in there. You're gonna have a lot of young guys in the playoffs, like a Bo Nix and all these young quarterbacks.
It's good to see. It's good to see. Yeah, the young cats growing up before our eyes. So we'll see how it rolls.
Yeah, but I think that's what contributed to Baker's struggles was not having Bucky and not having Mike Evans.
Yeah, good point. Let me move on to the next game. Let me move on to one of the DA's most favorite players in the whole while of the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles. They defeated the Buffalo Bills in Orchard Park on yesterday in a rain-soaked game, 13-12. The Eagles, the game decided by a failed 2-point conversion by Josh Allen with 5 seconds left at the Buffalo's late touchdown. Philadelphia's defense and special teams, and this is from CBS Sports, of course, was pivotal, blocked extra points, and a pressure led to the win. Eagles offense sputtered in the second half, barely gaining yards and failing to complete a pass after half. We said in the chat yesterday, I said, talk about a game of 2 halves. Mm-hmm. Yikes. Dallas he extended his franchise record with his 11th receiving TD of the season. Eagles improved to 11-5. Staying in the NFC playoff season, the Bills also dropped to 11-5 and lost the AFC East lead to the Patriots. Patriots win next week. They will be the AFC East champs. Bills, Josh Allen played through injury.
No, they're already the champs, man. Buffalo's out.
Buffalo's out?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah. New England clinched with that ass whooping they gave the Jets yesterday.
Man, that thing was ugly, man. It's like 28-0 in the second quarter, man. I was like, man, yikes, man. Josh Allen played through injury and mounted a late comeback with 2 rushing TDs. DA, your thoughts on the Eagles and the Bills?
Defense, man.
Let me ask you this, Coach. If you had the headphones on, you'll say, "Are you going for 2?" I'll ask the panel.
Yeah, without a doubt. Because you assume if their offense stays where it's at, not being able to move the ball or do anything, and your defense second half is playing, I guess, a little bit better. I think you figure at home you can win the war of attrition. So if you win it now and you walk out the door, because they go get the field goal block. They wasn't too sure with that. Remember, they got this. That was their 3rd field goal kicker on the season. So they really didn't have no faith in dude. So
no, they didn't.
No, they didn't. He was the 3rd.
They didn't. Yeah, you're right.
So I thought it was a good move. And the reality was that the play worked. Dude was wide open. It's just Allen. He rushed it. I think he thought that there was pressure coming.
Not Superman.
But
not Superman.
He ain't never been my Superman. So
I didn't say you're Superman. I'm just saying, not Superman. Listen, Superman.
I'm very.
They said Superman was able to make the plays.
I don't like that Superman thing. I'm offended by it because when
you offended?
Cam Newton was doing the same thing. It
was Clark Kent.
I'm just saying when Cam was doing the same thing, he wasn't Superman. All right, so.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't Superman when he was doing the same damn thing. But it was a good game. Like I said, the defense is going to carry the day, and as long as they got that, that's why I said in the text, I still would have Philly and the Rams over the Niners because they got better defenses. Yep. And the Philly, they ratcheted up, man. They really don't have to let you score. They got hit yesterday because they got Buffalo went to tempo and just started rushing. Couldn't get a chance to.
That's a good point. Yes.
To get their players fresh, but which is that's what you're supposed to do. But nobody can run a game like that the whole game. This isn't the run and shoot from college where you just run and play every 4 seconds. So. The reality is that I thought they had a chance to win. Actually, I thought they was going to come back to win the game. I think the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles said today or last night that he's going to start taking over play calling duties because the new OC from this year, and he's new this year. Play calling is just not good. Like he played not to lose rather than to win, and what that gets you. So, that's what he did yesterday. All right, because they're 13 up, and Tom Brady said it. He said, "Yeah, well, if I'm up 2 touchdowns, I'm not really trying to, Tom telling you what they was thinking, but
right,
it didn't work. They almost lost that game, man. They almost lost that game.
Oh, gotcha.
Their offense was anemic.
To say the least. Yeah, to say the least.
I mean, am I hearing this right too? Hurts didn't have 1 completion in the second half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a lot of I wouldn't say it was all on him. No, he had one because I know Slim Reaper caught one, so I know he had one. So let him know. Where he jumped up.
I thought that's what I heard.
Yeah, he caught it and spun around, and it was
and the weather was very nasty, but they don't even throw screen passes anymore to.
Well, that's why.
I was about to say that the play calling is trash.
Yeah.
That's what Sirianni said.
It's pouring raining, and you got guys going 15-yard out. Whatever, man. I've never coached before, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So let me just shut up. Don't make no sense.
Put it in the comment section. I don't know. I mean, me personally, I when I was looking at the game, there's 5 seconds left when they went for this. I said, as the game live, I'm like, I'm gonna kick the extra point. I get that. It was what they had a block extra point the series before.
Yeah, and they're working on their third field goal. They third for the year.
Yeah, so but I get at the end of the day they didn't really have nothing to play for anyway because New England already wrapped it up. So it didn't really matter which way. So they tried to go for 2. I'm not gonna kill them. There's nothing to really kill them about. They didn't really mean nothing. So
right, because you don't want to go to overtime, especially the game didn't. You're still in the playoffs. You're still in the playoffs, right? You're not really moving in the seedings.
Correct.
So don't subject your team to a overtime and having
you don't have to.
Somebody gets dinged up or hurt or you don't have to. You just go for the win.
Yeah.
It was a win-win. It was a win-win situation for him. Win-loss, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But I'm still trying to figure out how he missed that. How did he miss? Was it Shakir? What's his name? Shakir, whatever his name is.
Shakir. Yeah, he missed him.
Yeah.
And he had pressure coming right up the gut on him. He had pressure, and all quarterbacks don't deal with pressure well.
Oh, not Superman.
I mean, it happens, man. I mean, guy's not perfect.
No, that's not what they told me. They said that this guy was.
Nobody's perfect, man.
Not when he's.
This is what they told me.
Nobody's
told me that this guy is Superman. I'm just saying.
Leave it
alone.
I mean,
leave it alone.
There are times when he does look like Superman. To be honest with you, there are times.
Okay. I mean, but just not yesterday. But it
Brock Purdy would have made that pass.
We want to see it we just want to see it in the playoffs. I don't care. Just let's see it in the playoffs. I just want to see Superman in the playoffs. I don't want to hear no excuses this year.
He had the kryptonite around his neck yesterday. Bro.
Well, he has no excuses because Mahomes and Kansas City's out.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he definitely got no excuses. Yeah. That's.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh, all y'all, San Diego, LA, wherever, San Jose, wherever the hell you play at. I don't want to hear nothing. Let me get it done.
And let me tell you this, guys.
Okay.
Everybody in the AFC is rooting for Pittsburgh come next week because nobody wants to see Derrick Henry. And if Lamar can get healthy and get right, nobody wants to see those two. You rather face a old ass Aaron Rodgers with a Metcalf who's probably not even mentally right after going through his suspension. Nobody wants to see Baltimore.
Ryan, that's a great point. Only if the coach uses the running back.
I was about to say that.
He sure didn't use him. He sure didn't use him the last game yesterday.
But what happened all season?
Yeah, well, the playoffs.
I got what you're saying.
I mean, he used him.
Yeah,
I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's particular times with this guy, he fails to use the players that he got or coach them to where they're supposed to be coached at. If that makes sense.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No doubt about it.
So we'll see. But that's a good point. But we'll see.
But nobody wants to face them. Everybody, they're praying Pittsburgh gets in over that Baltimore team.
Yeah, before you came on, we was kind of talking about the Baltimore game, and I was like, well, where was this at? Where? And you talk about DA just said Sirianni is going to be taking over the play calling from his offense, their OC, and it's sometimes it's mind boggling because you can see it, I guess, from your couch or a bird's eye view, and be like, why are we not running this guy anymore? What's going on? What's behind it? And like DA said, man, sometimes guys just get really, really conservative and they just want to just.
Well, if you're being conservative, you would run Derrick Henry. That's you're getting a conservative run play and a player who can pop a long run at any time.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it made no sense, especially after that game when he just scored.
Right.
I'm wondering.
It didn't touch the ball.
Question is the fumbling which makes him because he fumbled. I'm just asking. I'm just throwing it out there.
No. Well, yeah, no. He fumbled early, but then he scored. Yeah. But he scored after that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you can't go in thinking, okay, he just scored. He fumbled early. He already had 2 touchdowns in the game. He fumbled early. He just scored a touchdown. You can't go in thinking he's gonna fumble the ball. He's Derrick Henry. You gotta live with that guy because, like I said, he can touch the ball. He can hit a home run at any time. I mean, anybody can fumble.
You hear that, John? I'm just want you to know. I hope John. I hope you're listening, John.
Listen, I'm still pissed.
If Derrick Henry was a rookie.
Yo, man.
And you would sit him down. Maybe.
Go ahead.
If you got a better option.
Yeah, it just didn't make it. It just didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
didn't make any sense.
John, I hope you listen.
Let me move on to I hope this other organization is listening. And I'll let D-Dubs have this after this. And maybe Adam Silver can help us out with this also. Hey, the Giants defeated the Raiders yesterday, 34-10. D-Dubs texted me early this morning. Had to be around 6 this morning. Pretty much and the only reason why I mentioned this game, not because I'm a Giants fan, just for the draft order. Now the Raiders will be number 1. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. What'd you say? No.
I mean, just come on. What are we doing with the 2 years in a row? You did that. You missed out on the first round pick last year because you're trying to win a meaningless game to do what?
Stupid.
Man, come on.
Stupid.
Listen, because you get the first. Okay, even if you like Jackson Dart, you feel like he's your guy. Cool. Get the first round pick and trade it and get a bunch of assets.
Trade back. You do this the second year in a row. I'm sorry, Kev. Did we cut you off?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kev. Sorry for cutting you off.
No. I appreciate the passion. Y'all take it away because
this is. Yeah, I text you. Go ahead. Yeah, I text you when.
6 o'clock this morning and said, this shit needs to stop.
So now it's guys like me that comes in and says, you know what, we need a rule. We need a rule. The 5 losing teams, the top 5 losing teams, get in a draft lottery, and it just go and you just pick from those 5 teams and then go from there. Because
like the NBA.
Like the NBA. Yes, like the NBA, because this right here, to stop this tanking or bad, you can't even tank right. My God.
They're not even tanking.
You can't even tank right.
They're losing the games they want to win, and they're winning the games they want to lose.
But here's the next game. So here's the next thing. Then you got the teams like the Vegas Raiders. They don't play nobody. All of a sudden, Geno Smith got some leg injury. Really? Yeah, he's hurt. Max Crosby not playing. Couple other people not. Come on, man. We can't do that. We can't do that. This got to stop. I think they got to go different route. Different.
But I don't blame them.
I know. I get it. If that's this is within the rules. This is how it's being played. However,
right. The sport is too violent to go out there and play when you don't have anything to play for, and you have a nagging injury. And on top of that, if you lose the game, you get the number 1 pick. It's a no-brainer.
If I was the Giants, everybody would have been out of there.
I'm mad at myself. I could have started the Giants defense in fantasy and didn't because I'm like, they're gonna try to lose a game.
Yeah, I would have put Russell Wilson back in that game and let him start.
Right. Why the hell you run Jackson Dart who can't control himself from running the ball head first? I mean, I don't get it. Man.
I don't understand it, man. But I think that they should go to NBA draft lottery and at least because do something with at least with the first 5 teams. First 5 teams should be able to be put in a draft and they pick for the number 1, and just do it like that. And
if Vegas gets the pick, they're taking the Heisman winner from Indiana.
Absolutely, yeah, they're taking him. Absolutely.
So
hell, I would take him up with Jackson Dart.
Again,
I would have did that. I'm like, and again, you could be sold on Jackson Dart, but man, you could have got so much back for that number 1 pick, man.
Absolutely, that number 1 pick.
2 years in a row, you do this.
Well, this goes to show the general manager, Joe
Shane here. Joe Shane. That's all I can tell you. Joe Shane.
He should be shamed and should be gone, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why they got rid of the coach and then get rid of him. But that's it. Neither here or there. I'll see what the Giants are going to do. The Giants seems like they're going to pick him because the coach, the Mara family gave him a vote of confidence. But that's what it looks like is going to be happening. Let me get the DA. DA is awfully quiet. DA, what's your thoughts on the Vegas and this whole tanking and?
Look, man, it's part of the game. It's a little bit different than basketball because the amount of teams, and like you can have a tie, and then it's kind of hard to pull out how they would do it, like have a dropping balls and whatnot. But I mean, they'll figure it out. But I think it's because it's built in. Like, yeah, man, if you're not any good by the middle of the season, you're gonna be like, you know what? We're just going to stop playing dudes. We're going to stop doing this. We're going to stop doing that. And that's just kind of part of the way it's been forever. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but it's just been that way. And as funny as it sounds, it's like a susu, man. You can't.
Did you say a susu?
Yeah. Because you can't get mad now down that you got your hand. You did what you wanted.
I know that's what you. I know what you said. Yeah, because I'm upset now. Yeah. You right.
You was tanking and you got yours. Now you can't get mad at other groups.
Yes, I'm that dude.
Now because it's their turn.
Yes, I'm being a hypocrite. Yes, I am. I'm wearing that hat right now. Hypocrite. Yes. Yes, I'm being one of those. Yes, I am. I could call myself out. I'm good.
Yo, DA brought it back. He said, "Susu, kid." I remember being in a couple of those, bro. Shout out to the people that's still doing susus. If you're doing susu, just save your money, bro. Just save your money.
Yeah, you be better off.
What's that called? Oh, we call
Ryan.
What is that?
In New York, they call it a susu. Basically, when you gather a whole bunch of people together and say,
and you put money in every week.
Yeah.
Oh, we call in the Caribbean culture call it a partner.
Yeah,
a partner. I got a story about that. Somebody ran off with the money.
Wow.
They got their hand and they
dip.
Gone.
They dip.
Yo. So I used to be a part of one, and the lady was a Jamaican lady, man, and I never heard her use the term, but it's the same thing. Susu partner, as you say.
The partner.
Yo, please, if you're doing it, do it with some incredible people that you know.
Oh, just save your money, man. Please.
Oh, just save your dough.
Just save your money. Just do your own susu. Just save your money, man. I don't know how they fix this. I don't know if they're gonna be looking at this. When did the NBA do the lottery system? How long ago was this? Has this been going?
I have to look that up.
With a lottery?
Yeah, how long the lottery's been going?
The lottery started the Patrick Ewing, the Knicks Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, 85.
I'm talking about this portion here where I guess, and didn't they shrink it down to the how can I say it, a couple of teams where they would have the actual chance to get the number one?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's been the last 3 to 5 years where the top 4 teams has the same percentage of getting the first round pick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying. That they could do the same thing.
I mean, the bottom 4 teams, not the top 4. The bottom 4 teams.
Correct. So I think that's what D-Dub's point, man. And like Ryan D.A. made the point of, hey, these teams are playing, man, and going out there and risking injury and all this stuff, man.
Because football is not a game where you can go out there and half-ass.
No, you're correct.
It's either you're playing hard or you're not.
Well,
you might get hurt even more if you don't play hard and don't, Yeah. That's what the football player guys tell me. So I ain't playing no damn football, that's for sure.
You're playing basketball no more, man.
All right. Yeah.
Ryan told me don't even go out there and play pickleball, bro. He said, Cav, don't do it. Don't do it.
Man, pickleball taking people out. Yeah.
I'm good.
Let me move on to college football. A couple of things in college. We got the college football playoffs coming up on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. You got Miami versus Ohio State. What was that? The Cotton Bowl? I don't have it in front of me. But you got those matchups, the second round matchups, and we'll see. We get some good games here this weekend. But before we do that, Michigan got their coach. Longtime Utah head coach Kyle Whittingham has agreed to a 5-year contract to become the next head football coach of the University of Michigan. And this is from ESPN. Whittingham is age 66. He spent 32 years at Utah, 21 as head coach, compiling a 177 and 88 record and multiple bowl appearances, solidifying a reputation as a disciplined and consistent program leader. The hire comes after Michigan fired Sharon Moore early in December amid scandal and controversy, leaving the program in a need of stability and a respected figure to lead. Whittingham's deal averages about $8.2 million per year and is largely guaranteed. It's a significant compensation for one of college football's most experienced coaches. Michigan aims to restore culture, integrity, and competitiveness under Whittingham, leaning on his history of building tough, disciplined teams. That's pretty much it. I'll give it to Ryan. Your thoughts on Michigan getting their new head coach?
It wasn't splashy. You know what I mean? I wanted a splash hire.
Well, I think all those people were gone, man. So
yeah, but
they had to take what they could get.
Yeah, and I guess it's a good hire because you get somebody who has a lot of experience with all that's going on there. They probably need an adult in the room, right? Instead of a younger coach who's had to navigate through all this stuff that's going on with the program. I mean, when the interim head coach comes out and says it's been basically a shit show for the last 5 years, and they won a national championship within that. I mean, damn, and Jim Harbaugh was there. You know what I mean? So it's been they've had so many allegations and suspensions with the coaches and doing stuff, but. And that's a good point you made. You said, everybody wants to blame Sharon Moore. If we remember correctly, Jim was there first. He left amid all this and went to the Rams. The Chargers. I guess to get another bag, of course, and kind of skip what's going on. All this stuff. Well, I blame Moore for fumbling his own bag. That's what I blame him for.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah. He was in control of that. 1,000%.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he was in control of that, man. And we can talk about had he done this, had he done that, or whatever case may be.
Right. And
go ahead.
Yeah, and not for nothing, right? That hire with Sharon Moore, that was a Jim Harbaugh hire.
Yes.
They're like, hey, I won you a national championship. Hire him. Because I'm going to the NFL, and out of respect for Harbaugh, they gave him a solid, and the guy messed it all up for whatever reason. He messed it all up.
Nah, he won't even he won't even coach at a community college.
Oh no, he ain't coaching nowhere.
Nah,
you don't get chances like that again. Coaches like himself, you know what I mean. Don't get to be retreads. If you understand what I'm saying. You only get one shot and one shot only.
Fumble the bag, man.
That he did. DA, your thoughts on the new Michigan head coach?
Yeah, he's a good coach. I don't know if he's a great coach. There's orders of magnitude. We're talking about the Utah and things that you can do in Utah as opposed to Michigan. Like, even though Utah is a D1 school, and it's a high major D1 school, the differences are miles apart between what happens in Michigan and what happens at Utah, right? So in Utah, your biggest game is maybe BYU, the inter-Utah game or whatever it is. Recruiting is not the same. A lot of things are different. We'll see what he's willing to do, because you already got a $4 million a year quarterback. So How do you come in and deal with that with all your discipline, right? Because Larry Ellison had already ponied up the money, or whoever the heck it is there who's the rich billionaire whose wife used to go there, right? So that the alumni has already put their foot down as to what they want. And when you come from a situation where, they say, listen, you're at Provo, at Utah, like you don't have a must-win game. Whereas when you're in Michigan, you got 2 must-win games a year. For sure, now it's 3, right? You got to beat Indiana, you got to beat Ohio State, you got to beat Penn State. In the Big Ten. And
right.
that's not pressure that he's had before. It's oh man, discipline, and they're all disciplined until they're not. Everybody's really a stand-up guy until they're not.
Do you think they should have waited?
Nah, you wouldn't be able to get a class in. You wouldn't get a class. There'd be no way you get a class in.
Right.
So, and that's the most important thing is getting a class. So at least that's what they say. So they wouldn't get a class in.
Oh well, Michigan got their guy. Hopefully they can start building on the future. Yeah. Let me go to the other team that's without a conference. Notre Dame. Notre Dame said they are definitely going to sign a new coach. So Marcus Freeman commits to Notre Dame. Notre Dame head coach Marcus Freeman has publicly declared he will return to the Fighting Irish in 2026, shutting down increasing NFL head coaches' interest. Freeman had been linked to a couple of opportunities in the NFL, especially with teams like the New York Giants, due to the strong performance and his national profile. Since taking over the head coach in 2021, Freeman has compiled an impressive record and led Notre Dame to notable success, including a national title game appearance and a 10-2 season in 2025, though missing the college football playoffs.
That is all bullshit and fluff. Dude wasn't up for no NFL job because the college coach and the NFL coach are 2 entirely different occupations.
Okay, so why
we don't even know if he's a great college coach. We know he coaches a great college team that doesn't have a schedule and their own TV station. That's what we know he has. But how does he work with men that are getting paid just as much as he is or more as players? It didn't work. It didn't work for Saban. And Saban was in the pros, went back to college, and tried to come back to the pros. Like, dude, I don't know why he would want to leave Notre Dame. I don't know why that's why I think when they say that, it's like, come on, man, stop. Really? Ain't nobody want him. Ain't nobody. And if they did hire him, well, man, you're gonna have another Urban Meyer situation.
Urban kicking the players on kicking the kicker.
Yeah. Because that's what you can do in college. That's the type of shit you can do in college. So.
That's crazy. E, your thoughts on Freeman getting his extension before we get out of here?
I don't think much of it. I mean, I guess it's good for them, but I don't have a lot to say about Notre Dame until they get into a damn conference. Yeah, they're a good program. But they're always gonna. It's always gonna. It's out of 5 seasons, at least 2 of them, you're gonna have this ordeal where unless you're undefeated, you're gonna run into these problems. You know what I'm saying? Everything's moving to the power. All we talk about power conference, and you're not in one. And for whatever reason, just because you beat Army, Navy, the Air Force, and the Marines, people think that you're the hottest team. It's crazy. I know the Marines don't have a team. I'm just saying. I'm just being funny, but I'm just saying.
You got funny tonight, boy. Oh,
he got his money though. I guess it's well deserved. We'll see what they do in the future. But again, get into a conference, man.
So they not getting in one because when Ryan dropped that bombshell, like I said, I didn't know that.
No, they don't need to get in one now because as long as they're in the top 12 in the rankings, they are in. No questions that. But he was in a position of power where you had Michigan going through all the crisis, coaches leaving here, Lane Kiffin going to LSU. And to DA's point, if he didn't have NFL offers, somebody threw it out there just to throw it out there. And it could have been his agent just so that they would have to come back to the table to give him the extension. So Correct. he had all he had to do was just sit back and just enjoy the ride. He was never going nowhere, like the DA said. He was never going nowhere. He wasn't going to no NFL. Do what? I mean, he hasn't even really
like you said
a lot at the collegiate level. Not saying he's not a good coach. I think he is. I think he's more of a guy who handles personalities well, and that's a big deal with coaching. Yes. A big deal. More than X's and O's. Sometimes, man, you just running a program is what you need. I mean, because you have coordinators, but you need somebody who's the top of the food chain calling the shots. So he's a good coach in that sense, where he knows how to operate and delegate and do things of that nature. So it was a no-brainer for Notre Dame.
Right.
Brainer. Yeah.
And handle personalities, right? And manage personalities.
Yes. He's a great interview. That matters, man. He's a great recruiter. That matters. So
yeah. It definitely does. DW, you still there? No, he's not there. So anyway, that pretty much that's all. You got the college games, college playoff games coming on. The playoffs, excuse me, that's coming on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So make sure you check out the games and hopefully you enjoy them. We will not be on Thursday because Thursday is New Year's Day, so we will be off. We'll be back next Monday, and then next following Thursday we'll be back on our regular schedule with our other show. Go ahead, E.
I just wanted to let everyone know Atlanta is up 7-0.
Yes, they are. Yeah, 7-0. Yeah, the Falcons playing pretty good there. Yeah, I guess and my Knicks are losing to the Pelicans, even though the Pelicans have been playing better this summer.
Pelicans have been playing some good ball.
Yes, they have.
Good ball,
man. What's that guy's name? DQ.
Queen. Queen's been playing good.
Queen. Yeah. That was a diamond in the rough, man. Yeah, Derek Queen.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't have to move up and give up all those picks just to get him, but I'm glad to see that he's playing well.
So maybe they got what's the interim coach? What's his name down there in Atlanta? Excuse me, New Orleans. I can't think of dude's name, man. But hopefully they turn things around, man. So
yeah,
but no, my Knicks been playing well. And that's about it, man. That's about it. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Have a happy and prosperous 2026. I guess we'll do parting shots because we ain't going to be able to do it Thursday because we won't be on Thursday. I'll start with Ryan. What you got for us, sir?
All right. My parting shots. I'm doing a little wrinkle. All right. What I'm going to do is my parting shots from now on is going to be things that happen, basketball things that's happened on the day. Like, for instance, in 2020, on this day, the Milwaukee Bucks breaks the NBA record for most three-pointers made by a team in a single game with 29 in a dominant 144-97 victory over the Miami Heat in Miami. So that's one sports accomplishment partnership that happened today. This day today.
I like that, right?
So moving forward, that's gonna be my partner shots. I'm always gonna throw some nugget out there.
Hey man,
we gotta keep the history of the game going, man. So nobody don't forget.
Come on, dude.
I agree.
True.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man. That's what's good. That's what's good, man.
Yeah.
That's what's good. So what year was that? 20 what?
That was 2020 on this day.
Okay.
On this do it. 2020 Milwaukee Bucks set an NBA record for 29 made threes.
Got you. D-Dubs, thank you, Ryan. D-Dubs, the party shots. This is our last show for 2026.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Enjoy, wishing everybody the best, man. Best, prosperous New Year, healthy, and all that good jazz, man. So, take it up another level. Let's do it.
Yeah,
whatever you're doing.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, happy 2026. E, what you got for us?
Yo, man, nothing too heavy. Yo, it's been a great year for the Swiss Chasers.
For sure,
doing bigger and better things. We're growing. And I hope that all of you are listening are doing the same thing. Going to 2026 with the mindset that you're going to be better than what you was last year, better than what you was yesterday. So with all that being said, yo, happy New Year. Y'all be safe, and we'll see y'all on the other side.
Yeah, man. Please, everybody be safe.
Yeah, be safe, man. Whatever you do on New Year's Eve night or New Year's Day, just be safe, be careful. 2025, I'll just say this in a few words, man. It's been a really heck of a ride in 2025. I've seen us grow as a team. I've seen us just grow. We're making some really good connections, man. And I see bigger and better things for 2026, man. Like I said, we're going to do some live shows that's lined up, man. I haven't kind of finalize some things, and we're going to do some live shows and get some new pictures. We need some new pictures. That's what, when Dan and E came hollering at me, I said, man, I better get that rearranged, man. Get some some new looks, man. So man, it's just been a really good year, man. Good year. We had a couple auditions. We got my main man Alvin. He comes talks baseball with us. So shout out to my main man Alvin Clausen, man. That's D's man, but Alvin's part of the family now, man. And it's just been a really good, really, 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 really good year, man. And continue to love sports, man. I continue to love it, man. Don't let nobody divide you or anything like that, man. Yo, sports is supposed to bring people together. It is brings people together. If you just think about it, you go to an arena for how many hours you go watch a game at the stadium or arena, man. You don't know who that person next to you. You know what they are, man. But for those couple of hours, man, you guys are rooting for the same person or same team or whatever the case may be, man. It's all in fun. I mean, unless you go to games out in California sometimes, man, they be getting it in. Whether the Padres and the Dodgers or you go out to a Niners game, man. But nah, man, it's supposed to just bring you together, man. So I appreciate this. I appreciate what we have built together as a sports platform, and I appreciate you guys, and thank you and I want to say that publicly. So thank you guys for every and anything and all that you do. Shout out to Mike Mills. Mike Mills, he's doing his thing. Can't be with us tonight. Shout out to Dan. Dan, put it in the comments. So put it in the text chat. I know you are, because when you get off work in the morning, I know you're gonna listen, and Dan's gonna put it in the comments, man. But we love you, Dan. We love you, Dan, man. Dan, we just evaluating your team, bro. That's all, man. Y'all got to beat the Browns, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Cincinnati, yeah.
Oh, I can't. Wait a minute. He'll kill me. Who's in the lead of the CBS? That's right. We're down the stretch here.
I am up. So it's a 3. I'm glad you brought that up. It's a 3-man race. I'm in front by 2. Dan is trailing, and Mike Mills is a distant 3. So it's gonna be crazy next week.
So yeah, overall, yeah. Let me just bring it up there, and if Dan wins again for the 3rd time in a row,
he's gonna be on.
Yo, this shit's fixed. That's all I'm gonna say. This fixed if he win again. I said it.
He's gonna be insufferable. So yeah, as you see, I got my screen pulled up here. E is up 168. Dan got 166. Mike Mills 162. Yeah. And then everybody else is far and few in between, man. So.
Gonna be insufferable.
Shout out to all those fantasy football winners. If you won your fantasy football league, shout out to you doing your thing.
Don't bring that up.
I lost in my semifinal, man. So and I was the champs last year, man. So so I got to get the belt back. Yeah, we got a belt in my league. So we'll see, man. So listen, we're not gonna label the point, man. Hey, shout out to the DA. DA had the dip, man. But listen, man, look for better and greater things in 2026, not only for the sports chasers, but for yourself. And like he said, man, be a bigger and better person in 2026 and strive to just do better, man. That's all I can say, man. So listen, on behalf of myself, for the D-Dubs, for Ryan D'Souza, the angry one, and the DA as he had the dip. Yo, this is the Sports Chasers. Hey, y'all have a blessed and great start of 2026, man. And yo, we'll catch you on the flip side on next Monday for the Monday Night Football Blitz to talk about college football and whatever craziness went on in the NFL Week 18. Y'all be good. Be great. Peace.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Sports Chasers podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms and connect with us on all social media channels for exclusive content and updates. We'd also love for you to join the conversation, share your thoughts, and become part of the Sports Chasers community. And remember to tune in next time for some more real sports talk. Until then, stay frosty.